there's lots to do. And it's not that we're super busy all of the time. It's that we don't feel supported in what we do. So we feel lonely. We feel pressured. Our boundaries are pressured by others. And we don't want to burn out when people are pressuring us to do things, to achieve things. And yet, if we've got sounding boards, we can really grow with those sounding boards. We've really got that help and support that we need.
Mentoring with Geraldine is a bite-sized practitioner podcast for naturopaths, nutritionists, herbalists, coaches, and practitioners. This podcast responds directly to the needs of you, the practicing natural therapist. We have interviews during the holiday season and business and mindset support each week, so you'll get the variety you need to enjoy and stay motivated in your practice. Don't forget to subscribe to receive the weekly episodes. And if you want to connect with me, always check the show notes, because that's where you'll find the links to book appointments and, of course, to join the Academy, the membership group, where there's constant connection and community with like-minded practitioners. Now, let's get started.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mentoring with Geraldine and the Bite Size Podcast. How the devil are you? So, here we are in October. Can you believe how quickly the year is just going? What is going on? It has been the fastest year. Admittedly, I've had a lot going on this year. I was really sick at the beginning of the year, first 6 months pretty much. I had chest infections, awful. And then we moved house, so that probably didn't help with the recovery. And then we've been renovating the house that we moved into. It needed a new roof and bathroom, laundry, kitchen needed sorting out. We've just put closets in. It has been really, really full on. So what motivates me when things are really full on is my community. My community are here to support me. My community, which is a strange combination of people at the moment, a strange combination of builders and project managers, as well as my Monday group, my Monday clinical group, as well as my family. These people are here for me. So I'll get on the Monday chat and I'll be like, oh no, this happened and that happened. Ooh. And there's a couple of minutes of me just defragging with my community. And then it's like, right, what's everybody else got? And then the next person will come on, oh yeah, I've had to do this other job for a bit, or this, that, and the other things happened. And now, I've got this client. So it's not because we are a community, and having that community really, really means a lot. It's kind of what this one's about today. It's just saying how important community is, because isolation is real, right? As a solo practitioner, isolation is really real. And even if you're working with a group of people, you're still in the room by yourself with your client, whether that room be on Zoom or in real, you're still by yourself. Seasoned practitioners, they need sounding boards as well. There's lots of seasoned practitioners in the Monday group. People have been in business for yonks, but it's just great to be able to discuss what's going on, to be able to talk about your clients, to be able to ask those questions that there's nowhere else you can really ask them. Yeah, you can put them in Facebook, but you get lots of random answers, won't you? I mean, I run Strictly Practitioners, and the random answers that come up sometimes, or nothing, or it's just crickets, whereas there's never crickets in an organized group, right? In an organized mentoring group, it means that we all have the support that we need. We can ask the questions in a safe space. We can have a laugh or a cry or whatever it might be, and all of those things have happened. Real growth comes from reflection and conversation. So that's the magic of case reviews, of sharing challenges, of encouraging each other, of all the options. There's lots of things that I bought, for example, a bottle of herbs called Red Root. Now, I bought it off one of the companies, no name shall be mentioned, and I was thinking Red Root Danshen, but no, Red Root totally different, something else. So there's a challenge in that I didn't actually buy the wrong herb, because I'm totally using it, loving it, but that's not really the point. The point is I then put into one of the chats, I bought this Red Root. It does this, that, and the other thing. And then it came back, somebody else, oh, is that Danshen? And I'm like, no, but that is red root sage, of course, isn't it? Is its common name. So when we use common names, you can get all confused, but at the same time, I was able to have a laugh, go, oh, no, hang on a minute. It's this other red root and it's for this thing. And I haven't got it wrong. But these are challenges, aren't they? These conversational challenges that we have, they can get us anytime, anywhere. And it's so good to have sounding boards and then be able to go, oh, yeah, you know what? That red root would be really good in this mix for this person. And I didn't know of its existence, or I didn't know it would be so perfect until I'd looked it all up and had a good read. So when we have these sounding boards, because here I was talking about red root, the Dan Shen thing came up, and somebody else said, oh, red root, that red root would be really good for my client. So, and so on and so forth, because we have these sounding boards, we have this growth that comes from this conversation, comes from this reflection. We learn so much from each of us talking about their clients, and the magic of these case reviews is the learning capacity. If you're a student, you can come along as well. We only have the 2 a month now. It's working really well because the messenger chat is always there, business hours preferably, so that we can all talk about what's going on, so we can understand more about clients and other people's clients. And everything is a learning without it being a judgy place, without people, you don't have to turn up with a difficult client. You just turn up with your clients. And if you haven't got anything, if all your clients are all good, then there might be something else you want to talk about. So, you should come along, give it a try for November. So it'd be really good for you to have a sneak peek. Come in and have a look, see what it's like, meet some new people. How can I explain? I don't even know I can explain how good it is. Everyone feels the growth of it. Everybody enjoys it. There have been so many testimonials about it over the years into the Facebook group. People in my group will put in Facebook, Geraldine Headley, she's the one who does that. Geraldine. And the reason they do that is because of this group, because of this community, because they feel supported and safe. You're not too busy. You're just doing it alone. And having this supportive group means that we're not doing it alone. It means that we have community. We give back to community and we gain. It's a give and take, but the learnings are incredible. Come along, send me an email, Geraldine Headley. What was that? It's Geraldine at mentoringwithgeraldine.biz. That is my email address, Geraldine at mentoringwithgeraldine.biz. But of course, you can check it out. You can join it directly from my website, which is geraldineheadley.com. So, which is what I tried to muddle with my email address. So we'd love to have you along. I'd love you to give it a go. There's lots of things happening coming up in November because, of course, I've got the Black Friday event. I think I've mentioned that. Did I mention that last week? Can't remember. There's lots to do. And it's not that we're super busy all of the time. It's that we don't feel supported in what we do. So we feel lonely. We feel pressured. Our boundaries are pressured by others. And we don't want to burn out when people are pressuring us to do things, to achieve things. And yet, if we've got sounding boards, we can really grow with those sounding boards. We've really got that help and support that we need. You can take that step forward in that breath because there's people there for you. Do you get where I'm coming from here? Do you think at the end of this one that you can list 3 things that will help you avoid stress? 3 things that you can do, that you can change to help you avoid stress, so that at the next podcast, when I speak to you and start talking to you about creating your Black Friday offer or what you're going to create, which, as you know, I'm doing in October. I'm creating all my stuff already. So it's ready to go in November. I'm not waiting till November, but I'm going to talk to you about creating it in November because you can smash it out, I'm sure. But what can you do right now to avoid stress? I reckon it's join a community group, obviously. That was my obvious answer. But what can you do to avoid stress? What can you do to avoid burnout, considering you're working so hard as a solo practitioner? Can you plan that break for Christmas? That's something you should be doing now as well. You need to be booking that accommodation on Kangaroo Island or wherever it is you're going to go, because otherwise it'll all be booked out. So there's lots of things that we can prep for. We can prep for our holidays, but we can prep for not burning out. We can prep for our future. We can prep for that community that we really want around us. It's going to support us and be there for us. Okay. You've got people listening, people that you can share with, you can ask questions of. And when they ask questions of you, you can share what you think would be a great idea. So I'm going to leave it there, just a short one today, end of October and all that. So I hope you have a brilliant rest of day. And I look forward to catching up with you on the next podcast or on the email that you're about to send me, or when you scroll down and give me a 5-star review and make some lovely comments, or at maybe in Sydney. I'm going to Sydney. Is that next week? Oh, goodness. For the ATMS conference. So I'll be there for the day, 2 rooms going. It sounds good. We've got a gala dinner, all sorts of things are happening. So if you're in Sydney, I hope you can come and join us. Yeah, that's really close. So anyway, time to go. Have a brilliant rest of day, and I look forward to catching up with you really soon. See ya.
Thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast for the weekly episodes. If you'd like even more support and learning, then the Academy is for you. Here you'll find part 2 of the herbal discussions, more clinical learning, and case studies to support your clients in practice. Bye for now.